Hello and welcome to this week's News Roundup with your host, Jay. Today we're going to talk to one of our presenters live from the US election in LA, Naomi. We're also going to have a special guest speaker, Gabby, from Llandudno Council, here to talk to us about the Llandudno fireworks. And finally, we're going to have the latest weather reports with Will out in the field. Let's go live now to Naomi, who's in LA, about the US election.
Hello Jay, I'm currently live in Los Angeles where the news has just come in with the latest voting results in the US election, and I can confirm that Donald Trump has won the US election. With Trump getting 70 million votes and Hillary Clinton only having 68 million votes, it is very clear that the new president of the United States of America is Donald Trump. Some other interesting news about the US election is it is estimated that a record number of people have registered to vote in this election. About 200 million, yet not all voted in the US election, as it was estimated that only 132 million people voted in the 2016 US election. That is all the latest news from here about the US election. Back to you, Jane, in the studio.
Thank you so much, Naomi, for taking the time to speak to us today about the US election and keep us posted. Now let's go to our special guest Gabby, who is here to talk to us today about the Llandudno fireworks.
Thank you, Jay. I will start with explaining the reason why the fireworks display was cancelled this year. About 3 weeks before the fireworks display was planned to happen, we had finished all the health and safety checks for the pier. But we found out that the insurance that we would need for the fireworks display was not correct. And we do not have time to organise the insurance that we would need to have the fireworks display. But about a week before the event, we made the hard decision to cancel the display this year.
Okay, thank you. Can you tell us what the plans are for next year's firework display?
Yes, I can tell you that we have already started to plan next year's fireworks display. We are trying to organise an alternative location if we are unable to get the required insurance for the pier.
Okay, thank you, Gabby, for taking the time to speak to us today about the Llandudno fireworks, and we can't wait to see them next year.
Breaking news, Dr. John was found by two of his friends in Bultockin in his basement after they found out that he'd stabbed himself with a knife. PC Val confirmed following an investigation that there was no one else involved in his death. The Llyn policeman confirmed that there was a note in the doctor's kitchen. A quote from PC Val: "The huge loss of blood led to his death. There is no evidence that he tried to save himself, so I am satisfied that it is self-inflicted and that there's no one else involved in his death." If you have been distressed or disturbed, please contact us by this number on the bottom of the screen. Back to Jay in the studio.
Now let's get the latest weather report from our news anchor Will, who is out in the field.
Thank you, Jay. I'm currently standing in a field. The weather forecast is pretty dull, with a slight sun. It's not even warm, that's the sad part. The weather forecast for this week will be pretty dull. Yeah, pretty dull with a slight overcast. Plenty of sun, but the sun won't be warm. So good luck going to the beach, as it'll be very windy. when the temperature will be very cold, rounding around 0 degrees. Cold! It's nothing more, nothing less. Back to the studio.
Thank you all for the latest weather report. Keep us posted. And thank you everyone for watching the news rounds up today. See you next week.